And the reason, in my opinion, outside of some of the privilege that has been granted to some and maybe not others, is some of these folks that are doing really well have had both mentors and sponsors. And so I love this question because there is a difference between the two. I liken mentors to be like your GPS. They guide you to the place you want to go. And they help you think about where you want to go, but they guide you. They open up the door for you, right? They guide you to your seat, to the table. They tell you all the people that are at the table. They make sure you know how to show up. And so sponsors really take it a next step. Mentors are just there to give you advice, to help you, just to kind of see your successes, to cheer you on. But those sponsors really make sure that you are where you need to be in your sphere of influence, wherever you're trying to go. They're constantly, whether you're there or not, they're in the space saying, when we get ready to look for this next board member for the nonprofit advisory board, we really should be considering Brian. Our board is not diverse at all. We don't have any young folks. We don't have any new thought here. Brian needs to be the one. And we all know that Aisha, who's on the board, whatever she says goes. So that would be me being a sponsor for you.
There's a billion programs and ways to find a mentor. I've talked about that in literally every one of my podcast episodes, where the people that have thrived, they have a great mentor. Either just by default, somebody just took them under the wing, or you can go ask. How do you get a sponsor? Because that sounds amazing, because you need that somebody that's talking in those rooms and places that you couldn't even imagine. How do I get a sponsor? Because I think I've always talked about mentorship, but never sponsorship.
I think it's very similar. I think it can happen twofold, right? Some of it, of course, happens organically. If you are out being great and you are asking the questions at the town hall meetings, if you are showing up, even pushing the envelope a little bit, asking those questions about the lunch, if you are doing potentially extra projects that are not being asked of you, that potentially the C-suite, or if you're in that corporate space, they know that you were charged with that. When it comes to that C-suite, and I'm just speaking in the corporate vernacular, and I'm serving on a board, because more likely than not, I'm serving on 20 of them because I am in the C-suite, I'm going to think of the person that was chatting in the chat. I'm going to do that. So organically, that can happen. But also, you can do the same route as a mentor, but you say to them, I'm looking for a sponsor.